Paul, it was one of those weird kind of games where both sets of fans were reasonably happy come the full-time whistle. Grimsby would certainly be happy with the point, and Don's fans definitely happy at that second half performance.
Yeah, I see your point entirely. I thought it was a really good game of football. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was. I enjoyed watching the players respond, and I enjoyed watching their fight second half. I enjoyed watching us go as much 100% flat out to win the game, and we've got to do that. Whether we actually put the ball in the back of the net later on is a different matter. But in terms of how the intent we showed, I was delighted with it. That second half was great.
Just to go back to the first half, first of all, it seemed like perhaps the system didn't quite work. You tried to change the system and almost looked more in control of the game at the point that they then scored.
Yeah, I was very disappointed with how we played in that first 20 minutes, and we actually discussed exactly the points we failed on. We actually discussed that before the game. So every game I'm learning about where we are as a team. All our talk and all our purpose is positive, and it's designed to play football and score goals, but we just did not turn that into a fluid, energetic, creative performance in the first half. So we had to make some adjustments. That's my job, and it's not always about making a judgment on the players. It's not always about contrary to belief. It's not always about substituting who I believe to be the worst players. It's about doing something that I can instantly make a difference to the flow of the game, and that's what I tried to do at half time. So I have to say I enjoyed today. I know I'd preferred to have got 3 points, but I really enjoyed it.
So were both the changes at half time with Simpson and Cargill coming on, were they both tactical? It wasn't a case of there being an injury to Watson or Gilby?
Completely tactical, and when you look at half time, and my decisions have to be decisive, and also I don't have too much time to coach what's just happened in the first half. What's happened in the first half is gone, and Alex Gilby and Ryan Watson weren't necessarily the worst two players. I thought we were poor generally, and actually there were one or two players who I was really unhappy with first half who stayed on the pitch. But it's about, I've only got 3 or 4 minutes to actually get some information across, so it's not a personal situation. It's I need to make a difference, and it was, I think what we did, it instantly got us moving, and I think we did everything but score that second goal.
It must be really nice as a manager when you make a change like that at half time, and then 35-40 seconds later he's with his first touch nodded the ball into the net. Yeah,
that was great. I mean, it gives you a really good chance in that remaining 47-48 minutes to go and score a second, and I think we came pretty close, and I think we were disappointed we didn't do that. But since I've been here, I've had nothing but warmth and positive energy from all the people that come and watch the games and the people around the club. It was a really nice club. I'm delighted to be here, and it was really good to show, I think, a fighting performance, just to show everyone that we've got that in us. And okay, we started poorly, but we responded really quick, and I'm just really pleased we did that here and gave everyone a bit of positivity leaving the stadium, even if it wasn't a win.
It certainly set up a good finish, as did the red card to Paul Dixon. It gave you the man advantage. Was it a red card from your view?
I think both went into the ball. Maybe it was a bit late. I mean, we suffered from one ourselves on Saturday, and I rarely make an opinion on the referee. It's a hard job to do. So, as I said on Saturday, when our player got sent off, the referee's there. It's his job to make those decisions.
And that's now 5 games unbeaten at the start of this campaign, going into the game against Exeter on Saturday.
Yeah, well, I think we've shown we're competitive, and we've got some energy and intent in our play. There's a lot left for me to improve on and sharpen up a bit, but yeah, so far so good.
Should you have the penalty at the end there?
I don't know.
I think your skipper was pretty convinced it was.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think we had the ball in that 6-yard box a lot. It whizzed through the 6-yard box. It was in there. We had scrambles. They kept it. You have to give them credit for how they kept the ball out the back of the net. On another day, we could have put the ball in the net again, I'm sure, but I don't know.
Have you ever had such an instant reward from a substitution?
Yeah, I've had quite a few games. I'm sure I have once or twice. I don't think it's the first time. But actually, all you can do as a manager is you hope to change the flow of the game, and whether that ball goes in the net or not, it's still that flow changed instantly. So I think we were going to get a goal at some point. It was nice to do it so soon.
Was there any news on Chucks?
No. same as before.
We've talked before about the comebacks of Joe Walsh, of Alex Gilby, of Dylan Aston Gagny. Robbie Simpson's still on his way back from a long-term injury at Exeter, and as such, milestones like scoring today more instantaneously off the bench helped in his career, in his progress back.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Robbie's. I'm glad Robbie's come to the club because we've got such a depletion in our front line. I mean, I don't think Robbie was going to be featuring so soon, but he is, and he made a big difference today. I think he's still got a yard to gain in terms of strength and sharpness, but he's one of those players who I appreciate gets in the right place at the right time and thinks the right thing for the team. And it's amazing how many good things happen off the back of that. So delighted for him to score a goal. Yeah, really pleased. I thought he could have had a second or third actually today. He was in that place, the right place a lot, and just couldn't quite get his feet sorted to score.
He does add another dimension, doesn't he, Robbie? That's something that you probably didn't have in that first.
Yeah. I mean, it just exactly that. Yeah, and it's not always about every little thing in isolation going right. It's about where players are stood and how they're thinking. And you know, Robbie gave us something instantly that gave us some kind of impetus towards their goal. And I thought Bailey Cargill came on and really contributed through that middle third really well on that left-hand side too. You know, he's a good footballer, and it was made for him today to come on. And he's still searching for match fitness, but I thought he made a really good start. I know he played last week against Charlton, but today was the first really meaningful fixture, and I thought he came on and made a really good start with his career.
Can I just get a quick word on the Bournemouth Cup tie that you've been drawn against?
Gosh,
yes.
Next week.
Yeah,
it's like one game after the other, isn't it? It's impossible for me to know which sort of team will select. It's because we're losing players to fatigue or injury, and players are coming back, and it's still a week away. So a week does seem a heck of a long time away, and we've got a game in the meantime. But I think we're really looking forward to it. It's really nice to go down and play at Bournemouth. I've always enjoyed matches down there. Nice to see Eddie and his staff, who I know very well from over the years, and I think we just really look forward to the game. I don't think we have anything to lose. Players should be looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll take some supporters down who'll enjoy the evening too.